Greetings and blessings, blessings and greetings, blessed soul. Those coming in live because you want to stay alive and thrive in Torah Chesed, Torah of kindness, Torah Chaim, Torah of life, Torah Rachamim, Torah instructions of mercies. This series I'd like to kick off would hopefully be an act of teshuvah on my part, an act of return, because it is now 10 days plus now since I returned from the Holy Land, Eretz Israel, the land flowing and growing with meditations, despite all the negativity and the political nonsense that's going on in the world, and the blind leading the blind, when the Torah Chaim is shining out instruction to every human being, which should be taking place not only in Eretz Yisrael, but in all Arabic Conference Haaretz in all the four corners of the world. That being said, as it says, we should know, we of Neshamat Yisrael, we of the souls of Israel, we have a responsibility to make of all the worlds, Asad Kol Olamot. And this is a teaching from the 6th Lubavitch Rabbi Yosef Yitzhak Schneerson, direct descendant of King David, that we have to make all the worlds of action, speech, thought, and intellect, and desire, and delight, a dwelling place for the Most High. We have to make kelim, vessels, that from those vessels, that kelim should be drawn down the Or Ein Sof, the light of the infinite Creator, who is basically revealing divine awareness through the teachings of Torah and doing mitzvot. At the beginning of the Bria, as the Rabbi Rayaz, the Frierdiker Rebbe writes, is that the Most High desired kindness. But afterwards, there was a revelation, specifically at Mount Sinai, Har Sinai, that although everything used to come from above, without the strict judgment upon the children of man, whether it be of the children of Israel or the children of Noah, now is dependent principally on the souls of Israel in partnering with the souls of the children of Noah to make an arousal from below above to elicit a shafa, a bounty into the world. And this is accomplished, this kind of elicitation is done through the three shlosh kavim of Torah, which is Torah, the learning of Torah, avodah, which is prayer and gemilas chasadim, acts of kindness. So I think it would be an act of kindness on my own, on a humble level on my part, to reflections on my trip to Eretz Yisrael. I left on a Sunday, having the privilege and honor of being driven by Blessed Ben Noach, Ron Williams, and we learned Torah together that day, and we discussed the importance of going for a member of the nation of Israel to go, and also I encouraged him, and I also humbly blessed him, and I still humbly bless him, and bless any son or daughter of the Blessed Noach, Ish Tzaddik, the only person identified as a Tzaddik with the Osios Tzaddik Dalet Yudin Kuf in the 5 books of Moses, Chumash, although his son Shem ben Noach, Shem, as we say in English, was also known as Melchizedek, the righteous king of Yerushalayim. Back then it was called Shalem, Salom, I guess you would say, or Salem, you would say in English. That being said, blessed souls, we got to Eretz Israel, but before I got to Eretz Israel, I was en route through the airplane company, American Airlines, and something happened while we were flying in the air, which kind of disturbed me. What happened was this: it is a tradition of Israel that we play in congregations of at least 10 or more men, age 13 and over, and we congregate, usually when we're on the ground, in what are known as congregations, Bati Knesiot, places of prayer, which also can be Bati Midrashot, places of study, of learning of Torah. Now, when we started to congregate together at the back of the plane, the stewards and stewardesses quickly had requested of us in a very adamant fashion that we could not congregate because that was against the regulations of the airplane company. Now, prior to our taking flight, we were advised very adamantly, not just the Jews on the plane, but all passengers, that it was forbidden to congregate together in any one part of the plane. and also it's a violation of federal law to gather, or to, not to listen to the stewards and stewardesses. So, there is a concept in Torah, Malchusa Din and Malchusa, that the law of the land, when it is a proper law, which does not violate Torah law, has the authority of Torah. So we were not going to make a rebellion. But it hurt me deep inside that here were 10 members of the children of Israel, literally the sons of Israel, coming together to bless the Most High's name, to come together in congregational prayer, which would only have added to the safety of the flight from New York City, JFK, to Leonardo da Vinci Airport in Rome, Italy. Well, we got there, and it was a little bit, I wanted to mention that as our plane was coming in for a landing, and we were seeing these beautiful coastal towns off the Mediterranean, and the beauty of that part of Italy was very, very impressive. And it reminded me of some of the scenery I'm more familiar with of the coastal city of Haifa, which is I guess an hour plus north of Tel Aviv, and also slightly north of Har Carmel, where Eliyahu Navi, Elijah the prophet, took on the battle against the 400 priests of the Baal. That being said, we landed in Leonardo da Vinci Airport, and at that point, I didn't travel as a group, but the Yehudim, we were looking to take a transfer flight from Leonardo da Vinci Airport to the airplane company El Al. And the instructions were in Italian, and we didn't get too much assistance from the security officials over there. Not that they were being anti-Semitic, but just that they were doing their thing, and we had to sort of like stumble along to find our way to the terminal with El Al. With that being said, I had my baggage checked in initially, to the point where I was not able to join in a congregational prayer in the morning, and I was very, very impressed by the fact that the security people working for El Al although they were very adamant, again I might say, about checking each person verbally and also checking their baggage. Also, there was a scent of apologetic attitude, saying, we have to do this because we fear that someone would bring the materials which could be directly used as explosive devices and injure people, whether on the plane or in the land of Israel, or could later be reconstituted to create damage in the land. When I mentioned this to them, I said with a bit of, cultural assertiveness, is that I happen to be a Lubavitcher Chassid, or I tried to be. It's not so easy to be one. And that I hope to be bringing Ahavat Israel, love of a fellow Jew, to the land of Israel. At that point, they stopped questioning me, although they did check my baggage downstairs. One of the young security guards, he looked like he was an ex-soldier, checked my bag, and I said, I'm very happy what you're doing, because we're having a partnership in loving another Jew. You making sure there's no dangerous material, and me not resisting you over this type of partnership should lead to more fruitful relationships among all of our people. At this point, blessed souls, this will be part 1 of Reflections on a Vacation to the Land of Israel. Don Zesi Goodman signing off. Hav Echad, one love. Gorel Echad, one destiny, Kulana for all of us. Darchinam, Dachi, Shalom, in a pleasant, peaceful way. And blessings to all our good friends around the world. Come to Israel and see the truth. Don't get the version that the media wants you to think. See for yourselves. Laila Tov. Shalom. Hello. Peace. Never goodbye. Ella, rather, Hamshich. To be continued by Berachas Yisparek with the blessings of the Most High.